I finally come back. After a long hiatus, I come back to a game that I've loved for so many years. Hey, I'm getting in. Dang, I got it!
They're pissed. He's trying to get in.
For it to just end up being bland. With all of this new content, all of the tons of updates and things that have been added to the game, and yet I'm here.
How much money you make a month, huh? You bitch ass nigga.
I make
And it just, the shit is cooked. Let's get into it with chapter 1. This one might be a hot take for a lot of people out there. I don't really know. Let me know in the comments. The recycler just adds an element to the game that makes like nothing feel scarce at all. No resource, at least. I also need to preface that my issues with the recycler also kind of go hand in hand with the save zone, considering that people who are abusing the recycler in the ways that it can be abused are also doing that in the safe zone. So they spawn on the beach on wipe day, and they beeline it for outpost, while gathering the comps and all the garbage on the way. They grind that shit up, they walk over to the level 1 workbench that's already down for some reason, and they craft crossbows and pistols. And I'm not a guy that's trying to argue out here saying that like people need to be fighting in Prim for like 8 hours or anything like that, but the fact that you can go to Outpost and you can just get a fucking Revo right off rip, I mean, that's kind of lame. I think that there should be some level of a save zone, kind of like how it is, but I mean, it's just too much. The amount of things that you have access to that you can just buy and just recycle into materials that you need to build things just in the safety of the safe zone, it's just kind of bitch. Now that resources aren't very scarce, specifically metal frags in this instance, you know, you're having people get sheet metal doors and code locks up pretty much immediately as their base goes up, which used to really not be a thing. And that kind of goes also into a whole section of the game I have an issue with, where early raiding is just pretty much dead and gone. People with wood doors, I mean, what? They have that for maybe like 10 minutes, if even, till they go recycle at the recycler one time and then they have a sheet metal door with a code lock on it. You know, by the time you would even get mollies from tier 2, no shot anybody's gonna have like wood doors. And speaking on early game raiding, I mean, I'm gonna get more into that on the second point of this video, but I digress. Like every competitive game, there always comes a point where the game has been out for so long and there is just so much content on the game that every single person that's trying to play competitively is just min-maxing at every angle possible. Never in my life have I seen a lack of variety when running around the map in this game, where every single base is one of like 5 YouTube bases, and any other ones are just the 2x1s that just get left abandoned by people that quit the game. With everybody having the most popular YouTube base, that also kind of goes into what I was getting at the end of last chapter, which is early raiding pretty much being thrown out the window at this point, and people having multiple airlocks, roof, and honeycomb with easily in the first 1 to 2 hours of the game. So now that I've hit the 2-hour mark and my base is virtually impenetrable, I'm gonna go farm the blueprint fragments over and over and over again, because that's what the game incentivizes now. And I'm not gonna sit here and talk about how shitty the blueprint fragment system is, because I know a lot of people are unhappy with that, but talk about an absolute shitty gameplay loop, at least compared to what it used to be. It feels like the game just caters towards either min-maxing the absolute fuck out of everything, or just being an absolute cheeser by doing like a trap base or spamming a bunch of some dumb item in the game that's just annoying for players. When there's no middle ground, you either have to sweat your balls off or be fucking around the whole time. I mean, it just kind of creates an environment that's honestly not really that fun unless you just really like one of those things a whole lot. The first part of this chapter is going to go into something that's been in this game for a very, very, very long time. It's an extremely scummy thing that players do. And no, it is not cheating. It's actually the rat. We all do it. It's ingrained in the game at this point, and I mean, there's not really any getting away from it. But talk about something that's just absolutely uninteractive as fuck. Creeping up on somebody or just waiting inside a monument for God knows how long just to get a free kit. I mean, it works, but pretty fucking boring. Not to mention something that's kind of like a rat, the 3P'er. And it's something we all do. You hear shots and you immediately beeline it straight for them. Getting third-partied in this game has just made PvP kind of feel like you're at the casino. You're just kind of gambling on whether or not you're going to be the one that just gets the loot away. I know I said ratting is like a super scummy thing to do, but something equally, if not maybe even more scummy to do, is sitting on your roof, shooting people from the safety of your 3-story base. Talk about just another absolutely uninteractive as fuck thing to do if you're like anywhere near somebody's base and you kill them. It's another thing that everybody bitches about, but also kind of simultaneously does as well. You know, if you die near your base, what's the first thing you're gonna do? You're gonna go up onto your roof and you're gonna shoot at the person that killed you. And I mean, all three of those things have just kind of culminated to being this extremely uninteractive PvP gameplay. If resources aren't really very hard to come by, you can just buy everything at Outpost. Everybody has their base up, and it's pretty much impenetrable within the first couple hours of the wipe. You're getting ratted, 3P'd, and roof camped. Shit is just boring. At surface level, you see all the things in the game, and you think, wow, there's gonna be so much for me to do. But once you put it into practice, at least for myself, it just feels like a bunch of bloat in the game that I'm not gonna either do anything with, or there's really no point of me even doing it. And hey, it could be a me problem, I'm not really sure. But anyways, I love bitching about stuff, and if you enjoyed this video, go ahead and subscribe, and comment below if you want to see me bitch about something else.
No, stop.
How am I supposed to get
stop.
up? How am I supposed to get up? Or am I...
Get up, watch. Watch
All
out.
right, all right, go ahead. Show me. Show me.